that is also reflected in the reaction to Kirk's death in Congress. How does that reflect on the wider political divisions then?
Yes, well, Mr. Haney, if that question was directed towards me,
Yes.
I do agree with Mr. Roth that what we are seeing in our country is madness. And the criminal violence is not just criminal, it is part of a strategy of sowing unrest, chaos, and disorder in this country. I agree it's largely coming from democratic policies to have no cash bail, so criminals are released onto the sidewalk back into the public. Please note, this is a strategy that Chairman Mao did in his Great Revolution. His Great Leap Forward. He released criminals onto the streets to terrorize professors and to terrorize the everyday population. This is a strategy that Adolf Hitler conducted in Germany. He also released criminals into the streets. This is a tactic to create a sense of fear and low-grade terror among the general population, and that is what's happening in America today. And the criminal violence creeps into the political violence when we look at specific acts. For example, the young man who was white, Mangione, who shot the insurance company healthcare executive on the streets of New York last year in cold blood, walked up behind him, shot him in the head. He had 2 sons. He was also a young father, just like Charlie Kirk. And we also saw the Democrat radical activist who went to the baseball game between Republicans and Democrats and shot a bunch of Republicans, put Stephen Scalise, one of the representatives, in a wheelchair permanently. Senator Rand Paul was attacked and beat up. So we have Democrats using the cover of this constant increasing street violence, criminal violence, as a cover for increasing political violence. And yes, Trump is sending the National Guard out on the streets. This is not a long-term solution. They have different rules of engagement than law enforcement, so they are not equipped to handle violent crime. Once again, the rules of engagement, how they can interact with civilians, whether they can conduct arrests, stops, search and seizures, things that law enforcement can do. And this just shows the chaos that America and our administration is in. And this is because the American people, especially Trump's base, his America First voters, we see that President Trump is putting all of his attention on foreign issues that we want resolved with the foreign issues are a completely different topic. The American people are extremely unhappy there. We would like to see Trump extricate himself from these foreign entanglements, not be dragged deeper into foreign wars, and focus his attention here at home because America is in a disarray. Our violence is off the charts, and Trump needs to fulfill his campaign promises and fix things at home because this increasing violence is becoming untenable. And it won't be like the Civil War where the North lined up against the South. It was very clear, as Mr. Roth pointed out. We have red states with blue cities in them, and we have some blue states with economic powerhouses, red cities in them. So a civil war is not going to be a neat lining up of North against South. Our neighborhoods, our people are intermingled. And so what we will see is what we see now, unfocused civil terrorism, increasing political violence, and this will come to a head. Many people wonder if we are even going to make it to another presidential election. Our military and economic and analysts say the next few years do not bode well for America's law and order. The midterms are right around the corner. 2026 could get very, very volatile with civil terrorism
Yes.
if we do not address it now.